Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is my talker. It helps me speak.
Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Welcome back to MelissaKPlays. Today we are making a house. So this is our first video that we've been posting in a while. If you've been waiting for a video, here it is. Sorry that it's taken us so long. But we're building a little cottage in Windenburg, and this cottage did change a little bit on the outside, so just bear with me. But it's on that little islandy part in Windenburg, and we didn't want to make it like a totally rustic cottage, like a cottage living cottage, because this was in Windenburg, so we kind of made it like black and white themed with also a lot of colorful accents, so you'll see that inside. But hello, sorry that we've been missing. We've been taking a little bit of a break from YouTube, slowing down with YouTube a little bit, as we've both been in school, having a little bit less time to edit and upload and film and everything. So here we are now. What's it called? We have also been playing The Sims 3 in our time, which has been really, really fun. We finally got The Sims 3 downloaded on Mel's computer. It took us a really, really long time for that to happen because, yeah, I just wouldn't download. But if you're ever having the same problem and you can't download Sims 3, download this thing called DirectX. We talked to like an EA representative. His name was Kushbu. We love Kushbu because he told us to download this thing called, DirectX. And then it worked, and we installed that and stuff. So if you're ever having a problem where you can't download Sims 3 because you're on a Windows 10 computer and you need like Windows 7 or something, download DirectX and it'll work. I have to say, it's been wonderful. We do love The Sims 3 a lot. Comment down below if you also like The Sims 3. But if you're new here and this is your first video, which it might be since we've been gone for so long, that's Mel's talker.
This is my talker. It helps me speak.
And it's how she speaks. Like she just said, Mel is nonverbal and non-ambulatory, which means that she can't talk and she can't walk because she's in a wheelchair. And attached to that wheelchair is a mount, and attached to that mount is a talker, which she looks at. It's called an eye gaze device. So she looks at each button that she wants to say, and it'll say it for her. It's very high tech, very cool. So that's the voice that you're hearing, and that's how Mel communicates with us. The point of Mel's channel is to inspire other disabled people like her, as well as teach people about disabilities, which is really cool, and she's doing a great job with that, as always. And anyways, back to the cottage. Just probably explain it a little bit. So I was having a bit of trouble. I made it like navy blue themed a little bit as well, like dark, not navy blue, but like dark blue. I used those cottage living, what are those called? Counters and cabinets.
Basal ganglia biorhythm reactive disorder.
Yes, basal ganglia Wait, let me see if I can say this. Basal ganglia biodenthymine reactive disorder. That's what she has. It's BBGD for short. It actually has a bunch of different names. No one can decide, I guess, what it's actually called, or at least we don't know what it's called, because I remembered it as
basal ganglia biorhythm reactive disorder.
Basal ganglia biorhythm disease or something like that. I don't know. I had a different name for it, and then Mel has a different name for it on accent than what I had in my head. But I guess the name changes. It's a very rare disease if you want to know. It affects her brain and her spinal cord, which of course affects her movements as a whole. So I think only less than 50 cases have ever been reported in the world. If my info is still correct, feel free to correct. If Mel's mom is watching this and she's like, you're totally wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments below, because Mel's mom is obviously the one that knows the most about these situations. Okay, so for the build, I'm sorry, you want to hear about the build? I used a bunch of packs, so sorry about that. Oopsie poopsie. I'm sorry. I hope that people don't think that I just say that like randomly, like in my actual vocabulary. It's just a fun thing that me and Mel say, oopsie poopsies, or oopsie poopsie, I guess is what I just said. So please don't think that I just say that randomly. Oh my god, so I built this pond. Ponds are so hard to create, I have to say. People who can use the terrain tools and manipulate the terrain really well, props to you, because that was really, really hard. I also did a lot of debug items, and this was actually a 2-day build, which most of our builds are. This one took us longer to start, or Mel told me that she wanted me to build this house for her. So I was like, great. OBS didn't want to work because when we build houses, we have 2 monitors. One's a huge TV that Mel watches her stuff on, and then the other monitor is a small one that I use to build, so that, because Mel is not a huge builder herself, but she does like to create speed builds. Am I correct with that? She says yes. Sorry. She looks one way for yes. She looks left for yes and right for no. Sorry. It always messes me up which direction she looks at, but that's how I know when she's saying yes without her accent on, in case you're wondering, in case you're interested. But this time we were using OBS. I just didn't want to record Sims, so I had to record it on the built-in Windows screen recorder, which I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good quality. Let me know if you notice a difference. Let me know if you don't like it. Please be brutally honest with us. That's what we like. So there are a few changes that I made when I finished recording this. So yeah, the landscaping took me a very long time. It was kind of a nightmare, but I figured it out eventually. I just wanted to make it look very cottagey, very overgrown a little bit, and I hope I did that. There's a couple, like 2 women that live here, and I feel like we can just maybe give them a makeover or something, because I like them. They seem very nice for these saves files. So if you don't know, all these speed builds that we've been creating recently are going into the MelissaKPlays save file, which is a long way away from being published, but we're still working towards it. We're doing a good job.
Create a sim.
Create a sim? Should we do a create a sim with that couple? They're a very cute couple. They're in like their I don't know. They look like they're in their mid-30s to me. But they're very cute, and they live here in this little island, and I think we should just make them over because there's enough space for them. You only need 1 bed. But I just like this. I think it's a charming little cottage.
Create a sim.
Yeah, we'll do a little create a sim. Mel likes to do the create a sims with me. So that's nice. Oh, I've been trying to use the Sims 3 camera. So I'm sorry if the camera just like changes angles really drastically all of a sudden. The Sims 3 camera is really hard to use in the Sims 4 for me. I mean, I can't even navigate it in the Sims 3. Like, it's so hard for me. There's a bit of a learning curve there. So yeah, but I think with the regular Sims 4 camera, it is very jerky and you don't get as good of angles. So I'm very sorry about that, but I'm trying my best. If you have any tips for me, leave them in the comments below. If you use a Sims 3 camera, let us know always suggestions for houses that you want us to build. We should probably build soon. I promised it. Did I promise it? I can't remember. A starter home. That's base game. Mel has been kind of wanting me. That's like what Mel likes to watch the most. I think is starter home base game, because that means that anyone can download it and use it as their first house. And I think with those new swatches that came out, that we made a video for, but our videos lately, it's just been really, our attention span for editing has not been good. Both me and Mel were like, let's take a break and just go and watch YouTube for a while. And we do. But that's okay, because we're taking care of our mental health first. And that's okay. It's whatever Mel wants to do always. And what's it called? So, yeah, Sims 3 camera, kind of a hard thing for me. I also use a lot of packs in this. I'm very sorry. I just get carried away and everything looks so good together. And like that basket with the pillows from Cottage Living is just sublime, and I love it so much, and it's simply magnificent. And I get very excited for these things and Sims things. I have to say, I think I've been building The Sims 4 in my dreams. I think I told Mel that. I had a dream where I was like my dream was a computer screen and I was building The Sims 4 a house. I couldn't tell you what I was building. I just know I was building. I think I was stressed about it. The Sims 3. Building in The Sims 3 is not fun. Me and Mel do not like it. We kick people out of their houses so we can take theirs. We've been doing that. We have 2 different families right now. 2 different save games. One is in the city. Yeah, a lot of silly stuff has been happening in those games. And one is like in the regular town. A lot of drama happens in The Sims 3. So, if you can download The Sims 3, I highly recommend that you do. I think it's a lot less expensive than The Sims 4. But buying things is not like you just buy a pack. So, it's very strange. I'm sorry. You'll just have to look that up because I barely know anything. I feel like Brady did a bunch of the buying stuff. But if you want to use it. Download DirectX if you're on a Windows computer. And for Mac, I'm not sure what you would download. I feel like The Sims 3 wouldn't even be able to run on a Mac, if I have to be honest with you. Macs are not good with gaming. I would know because I have one at home and I can't play Sims on it, and it makes me sad every day, and I think about that every day that I can't play it. I placed some debug items in here. I hope they look okay. But the, what's it called? Screenshots are going to be coming up fairly soon, so I'm just going to let Mel take it away.
Bye everyone. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. Don't miss the next video.